What's going on? So the question was asked to me, what do I do to prepare to get ready for playing on Sunday and practicing and that type of stuff? So I figured I'd go live one time so I can actually like put down on video. I was gonna say paper, but this isn't really paper. Um, what I do to prepare for a set, which is what we're going to do tomorrow at my church in the morning. Um, I haven't listened to the set. I've only uh, charted some songs and stuff that I know. Like I have my chart here. Is this here? Have the numbers and stuff, how the song is supposed to go. I don't have any of the keys and stuff listed down here, and all that's going to be found out in this video. And this is what I do whenever I'm actually trying to practice. I'm going live, so obviously this is at I'm assuming 10 o'clock at night, the day before. Come on now, what are you doing? What is this? Yeah, this is at 10:30 at night. So I'm going live at 10:30, and I'm gonna be playing this tomorrow within 12 hours, and I haven't really practiced, so this isn't really the best case of scenarios, but this is what I would do in a clutch situation. So hopefully y'all can get y'all life together and prepare better than I did, because I did not prepare for this whole thing other than setting up this so you can see what the heck I do whenever I'm actually trying to get myself together. So it's 10:30 right now. Going to my bounce, and we're starting. So the song. Okay, first off, let me write down all the keys everything is in so that I have that down. So let me go back on Planning Center and together. All right, that's all glory. So the walk in is Hero by the Foo Fighters. It's dope. Okay. The song is in E flat. Okay. All Glory is in B. Okay. Uh, Stand in Your Love is also in B. Okay. Waymaker is in D as in dog. Cool. Heaven All Around is in B. Okay. So pretty basic. Pretty basic. Shouldn't be too bad. We'll see. I have never played Hero before, and I don't know why. It's just I think I've never played, so I'll be learning it on the fly. Watch while y'all watch. So this is everything that I do, trying to get ready for the show. Oh no. Pretty cool. So 146. Won't do that on Sunday. Okay, cool. So I'm giving y'all a look into what I do when I'm actually preparing for Sundays, whenever I'm playing. So everybody that's here, thank y'all for joining me. This is me actually preparing to play in like 10 hours. Reason why I'm looking up here and not looking at you is because the webcam is here and the screen that it's showing on is my TV screen, which is up here rather than being right here. So I apologize if it's a little bit weird. But yeah, that's the walk-in song. The first song we play before we actually get into the worship stuff. It's in E flat, and I've never played it before. I don't know why I've never played it, but I've never played Hero before from the Foo Fighters, other than Guitar Hero. So I kind of know some of the changes because of Guitar Hero. So and then it's a little bit weird because I played it with guitar on the Guitar Hero, so it's kind of strange, but shouldn't be too bad. So I'm gonna run it again, and yeah. So I have my phone connected to my speaker, so I can play the song and also play my bass while I'm trying to learn this set and stuff. Just for those that are just joining, I have a charted set list of what the songs are supposed to be. I just recently found out what all the keys of each song are, and we're going to go through the set list a few times. And this is how I prepare to get ready for a Sunday or Saturday or Wednesday, whenever I'm going to play at my church. So this is what I do. So here we go. Hopefully everything is
Four. One, two, three, four. 2, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 6, 6, 1, 6 to the 4. One. Four. Four. One. Won't do that on Sunday. Don't do that on Sunday. Okay, so okay, so that's the little lick. Okay, cool. So now we have the worship set, which is a little transition. So this is all the praise and worship part. So I have All Glory, which is in B, but it starts on 4. So we're gonna see if it actually is right. 2, 3, 4. Intro. 2, 3, 4. So all right, so this whole situation breaks down into it's in the key of B, and All Glory, the song is actually 4-5-6-5, that type of stuff. It's pretty basic. So that's a 4. It's a 5, 6, 5, 4, 5, 6, 1, 5, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 5, 6, 1, 5. Bridge, which is a 4 to the 2, to a 6, to a 5. Okay, so now I've been talking about these numbers, like I've been running the songs based off of numbers, right? So let me explain the number system so that you understand what I'm talking about. So let's say that the song is in let's say the song is in D, which is here. Okay, this will be a 1, and then it's a major scale from there. So 1, 2, 3 on the next string, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. Then the octave, which is 8 or 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Or do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Right? So 1 and 8 or 1 and 7 or 1 and 8 or 1 in the octave are the same note. So this one are the same notes, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 1. Okay, they're the octave, they're the same note. So whenever I'm calling out these songs and I'm talking about it's going 4, 5, 6, those are just positions based off of your initial 1. So, and I'm looking at the TV rather than looking here because maybe I should just raise the stand up so y'all see it like I do. But so let's run the song. Let's run the song again, and I'll call out the notes or I'll call out the positions, and you will then be able to play the song as I'm playing the song, which is actually pretty cool. So let's try that. Here we go. So this is the beginning of the set, the worship set. This is just a transition song. It goes from the walk-in to the worship. We don't play this. Okay, so the song is in B, right? And it starts on a 4. 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 5, 6, 1, 5, 4. 4, 6, 1, 5. It's just a little something for me so I don't get bored. Okay. 6, 1, 5, 4. Okay. So for this song, and I just paused it. I have my phone connected to my speaker. This is pretty basic. For those that are commenting and stuff like that, let me go ahead and say what's up. Floyd, what's happening? James, what's going on? Chantel, what's happening? Carrie, what's going on? Let's see. I cannot look up the song because I'm actually practicing for my set tomorrow. So I came on this so that people can see how I prepare, just in case they were wondering if they were doing something different than me. I'm not. So, but I will check that out at some point. Cool. Appreciate you checking, you know what I'm saying, checking in from Australia. That's dope. What's up, Fred? Catching live is always a pleasure. I was practicing my set when you popped up and I had to quit my practice to watch and support Bully Movement. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Practice. Do what you gotta do. The same way I prepare is the same way you prepare. I have your bass. It's actually over here. So videos are coming out on your bass, Carrie, on Monday. So it's a monster, but I decided not to play it right now and for the set tomorrow because I don't want to. It's coming. just yeah. So a bass too is nice, not gospel though. I mean it's all a matter of how you say it. Let's see. Are you seeing the song on the TV screen? No. The screen is actually my monitor. So if you're looking at it, then you see me looking at you. So if I'm looking up, then it's because I'm actually watching. I'm watching the comments and also trying to get everything together. So the reason why I'm not talking directly to this is because I'm up here. So I should probably just like raise it up so it looks like I'm looking at you, even if I'm not looking at you. So I'll do that. And also, I might go ahead and just swap bases because I don't see why not. My dog bass is my homeboy bass. Oh yeah, Carrie bass is real nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap bases right fast, and then bring this bad boy in. I might actually play this tomorrow. I don't know. I just kind of didn't want to because I didn't want people to be like, man, that's a dope bass, and then I don't own it. So I can't bring it back. But this is my man Carrie's bass. It's a monster, and it's real nice. So it's a little bit shorter scale than the last bass I had. But for you, I'm gonna go ahead and play. You know what I'm saying? Diana, I did not get my bass. It's still being made. Hopefully by, and this is who asked the question. Hopefully by August, it'll be out and about, so I could actually like get my nastiness on. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, cool. You can borrow it or just swap me something nice. Anything I got, you can borrow. It don't matter, Carrie. I appreciate you letting me do this. So yeah, let me run this back and then get back into it because I still need to practice because I haven't went through all these songs yet. Okay, so number one, this bottom cab is bothering me, so I'm just gonna cut that one loose. There we go. All right, cool. So the buzzing or the paper sound is because I don't have any weather stripping on the wood corners, and it's the metal vibrating against the metal. So I haven't fixed that yet. I'm gonna fix it probably tomorrow or the day after. So, but in the meantime, I don't need to have 800 watts in this room. So sounds good enough for me. So that's what I'll do. And then let's get back to this practice. Okay, so it's in B. B. 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 5, 6, 1, 5. Bridge is 4 to a 2 to a 6, 5. Same thing. 2, 6.
Bridge. Build it up. 4.
Same pattern. 6, 5, 4, 5, 6, 1, 5. 6, 1, 5. 5, 6, 5. 6, 1, 5. Next song is in B as well, and it's 1, 5, 4. So it 5, 4, 1, which is B. 5, 4 to the 6. One, 5, 4, 1, 5, 4. 6, 5, 4 to the top. Okay. So on this one, I wouldn't actually be playing because it's all acoustic type stuff. So.
When brokenness and pain is all I know, I won't be shaken. No, I won't be shaken. 2, 3, 4. My fear doesn't stand a chance when
5, 4.
I'm standing in your love. My fear
1, 5, 4 to the 6. 5, 4. 1, 5, 4. 1, 5, 4. 1, 5, 4 again.
I'm not afraid to leave my past behind. Oh, I won't be shaken. No, I won't be shaken.
I had 2 times now. Bridge 5641. 5 6 4 1. B. Back to the top. 154. 6. Okay. Switching to D now, which is intro. Waymaker. So it starts 4, 1, 5, 6. But I don't play yet because this is a worship type situation.
One, 2, 3, 4. Verse 2, 3, 4. Here, moving in numbers.
I don't have I have stuff going on my Facebook, but I don't have any way to see who's talking because this platform doesn't allow me to show that. So if you are watching, go to my artist page and you can comment in and all that good stuff. Just practicing for the set tomorrow morning. And yeah, this is the song Waymaker. And I'm just practicing, so.
You are here, working in this place. I worship you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chorus. 2, 3, 4. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise king, light in the darkness.
It's not that simple.
Waymaker, miracle worker, promise king, light in the darkness. 1, 2.
You can't do picture-in-picture when you're live. That's only editing. Okay.
I worship you. I worship you. You are here, healing every heart. I worship you, Jesus. I worship you. Turning lives around. You are here, turning lives around. I worship you. I worship you. You've been in every heart. You are here, Lord. Been in every heart. I worship you.
So all the licks and stuff I'm doing, I wouldn't actually do on a Sunday. So. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice. Four to the three. To the five. To the six. Man. Oh, that's gonna kill. It's gonna be nice, man. Okay. Minor. Another minor to a major. No, that's a minor as well. Major. 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 To a minor. That's gonna kill. So simple, but so powerful. So yeah, that's Waymaker. And I only have one more, and that song is "Heaven's All Around" in B. Real simple, 6-3-4-1. Pretty much the whole way through, builds and stuff. But yeah. Oh man, bro. So number one. Thank you for joining me, man. I appreciate you. You actually helped this whole thing along because I didn't even look at the set until about 7 o'clock. So me watching you actually helped me get through this whole thing. So appreciate you being a chance. Let's see. How many years have you been paying? How many years have you been playing? What is your opinion of how reserved contemporary American worship is? That's a loaded question. Okay, so I've been playing since I was about 16. So I've been playing for about 16 years. I've been playing for about 16 years, maybe 17 years. And worship at its core is supposed to be simple. The most complex grooves make your mind drift off, and worship is to get your mind on one accord, to center you in on one idea, which is being closer to Christ. So the fact that American worship, or any worship for that matter, is so simplistic is the tool and also the point of it. So when there's a lot of different instruments doing their own thing, there's a lot of chaos, and there can be a lot of shift
in you actually experiencing the presence of God. So I think that American worship is so simplistic because it is supposed to be that thing. That's my opinion. So that's to you, Megat, Twilight Warrior, or a Mega Twilight Warrior. That's my opinion. It's so simplistic because it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be convoluted or complicated to where you can just trail off on an instrument. It's supposed to center your mind along an idea of praising a deity for all the blessings that that deity has bestowed upon you. For me, that's God, Jesus, Trinity. But for you, it may be something else. And I'm not trying to take you away from that. I'm just saying what that is for me. So, yeah. Let's see. From the little theory I know, the 1, 4, 5 should be a major chord, and except for the 7, which is diminished. Go back and forth, study it. True. So the fact that I called it a major and minor and then swapped it, I was like, oh man, I was thinking about where my fingers were in conjunction to all the other things I would be doing, and I called it major and minor on accident. But those were major chords, and then the last chord was a minor. So I did correct it at the very end, but yeah, good catch. I love that you're using your gifts for the Lord. Keep it up. Thank you. He gave it to me, so you know it's only right that I try to do what my mom would have me do, which is if I can touch other people to feel the same way I feel about this instrument, and that leads them closer to Christ, then that's my way of praising. That's my way of worshiping. That's my way of giving back something that was put into me. And if you don't particularly like the message, that's cool. You can still like the messenger. That's fine. Because anything that I could do to chip away at whatever you thought of religion, salvation, whatever that is, and I don't do it, then that will be on me. So I use this instrument to smile and reach whoever I possibly can. So is this a Christian YouTube? No, it's not a Christian YouTube. I'm a real person. I sin just like everybody else does. I drink. I curse from time to time. I'm not perfect, but in my strive for perfection, these are the tools that were given to me so that I could be a better person to those that will follow behind me or those that will follow along with me. So if this is a tool that I could use to help win souls for Christ, I am more than happy to use this tool. Not this one specifically. This is Carrie's, but any one of these to win souls for Christ, then I will definitely do that, because my life is the better now that I don't have to worry about where my soul will reside. And that's my personal opinion. You can take it for what it is. Yeah, that got deep, and I usually don't do deep on here, but you know, we out here. So do you think there's also a place for musically involved worship? Have you experienced people in your congregation or outside wishing the music was more interesting? Should there be both? Yes, I have experienced that. And usually those people are musicians as well. It's kind of like, yeah, anybody that would bring up like, man, this is a really basic worship, they also play. So, and then if they can discern that the music is really simple, they're not there for the purpose that the whole experience is made for.
You know what I'm saying? So if you can come outside of your worship and be like, man, they've been running the same progression for a long time, then maybe the reason why you're there is something different than the reason why everybody else is there. And that's something that person would have to seek out and discern for themselves. But I have run into that. And me being a musician, I've been in the service and just bored because I'd be like, man, what he's doing right here, I would add this right here in, but then that would get me out of the spirit and get me into flesh. And I'm not a pastor, so I can't go into all that situation, but it has happened. I've been guilty of doing that you're talking about. So should there be both? Yes, to an extent. But living outside of the structure of what the simple praise should be is a dangerous game, because if you go out and you're doing, like, if you're a talented player and you're doing all these like feelings and doing all this stuff that comes to your head, that can pull somebody else out of the spirit to listen to what you're doing. Now you've taken them out of spirit, so now they don't get their blessing, and everybody's paying attention to what you're doing, and the service becomes about you rather than him. And then that's where people get led astray. So can there be both? To an extent, yes. Supposed to be, no. So that's how I answer. Let's see. I'm a Christian musician who just thinks about this a lot. Love getting new perspectives. Lord bless you and keep you. Appreciate it. You didn't have to explain, because everybody that plays who follows me have been there, to where you just like, you hear something in the music, you just like, I just want to add this one little thing into it to make it go here. But that one little thing can pull somebody out. So if you play music on Sundays and stuff like that, we've all been there. So I don't hold that against you. I'm guilty of it myself. So, yeah. Let's see. Hey. Yes, indeed. Watching from the Philippines. God bless you. Appreciate it. All right. So I still got to get through this last song, and then I will go ahead and cut this whole situation so that I can practice more intensely on the walk-in and stuff. But let's get into it again. Waymaker in D. To 1 to 5. 5. Build to the 3. To 5. 6. Chorus 4 1 5.
1, 2, 3, 4. Intro 2, 3, 4.
This is in B. Okay. This is in B.
2, 3.
And it starts out on 6.
Verse 2, 3, 4.
Open my eyes to the unseen.
6 3 4 1.
Once I was blind, but now I believe. I'm the one that kept us apart. What's on like the end
4.
was
Chorus.
only a story.
4.
Heaven's all around, Jesus is here. I can see it now, the kingdom is here.
I don't think I'm gonna play this anymore.
Heaven's all around,
It's a dope bass. I just
Jesus is
Just don't think it's time.
Turn around. 2, 3, 4.
I think this is one. Yeah. Okay.
3, 4. Bridge. 2.
So this song is just 3, 4, 1. So I'll run it in the morning whenever I wake up. But more importantly, let me go ahead and move to yeah, there's a lot of bases back here. So yeah, let me go back to the top of the list and then run my hero again. Then I'll end this over.
2, 3, 4.
Okay, hold up. So I need to start on
3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
So I'm gonna have to swap my strings out. Yeah. That's gonna be dope. That's gonna be cool. Yeah, so that's My Hero. And it's gonna be a pretty good set list. Not exactly sure what bass I should play. I think I'm gonna do this one, but I need to swap the swings out. I think I'm gonna run My Hero one more time.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. 2, 2, 3, 4.
gonna be dope. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this whole little thing. This has been an hour of me getting my set list together so that I could play tomorrow. And this isn't exactly something that I'm gonna be doing every week, but you know, it was cool for the people that did drop in and check it out. So yeah, y'all take it easy till next time, or tomorrow evening when I do a bass hang at 7 CDT. See y'all then. And till then, y'all take it easy. Peace.